Good morning, everybody. Pastor Stitch, Narrow Path Christian Church, BC, Bay City, Michigan. Welcome to the Biker Devotional. And yes, I know, barely morning, but I can make all kinds of excuses. The only excuse I have is I decided to sleep in, which wasn't smart because it's a work day for me. It's just a biblical work day or a pastoral work day, and left me scrambling, which caused me to want to skimp on my time with the Lord. And because I started late, caused me a lot of distractions that extended it out. So here's a principle for you. If you're going to spend time with the Lord, you should get up early enough that you don't get the distractions. I know this. And do I follow it every day? Nope. Clearly today is proof of that. Good morning, Kevin. Good morning, Rhonda. Good morning, Victor. Glad you are all here. And for the rest of you that I don't see, really incredible to have you here. But, just one principle for you. If you're going to make the commitment to spend time with the Lord in the morning first, it should be a commitment like a covenant. The only way to get out of it is if you die, right? Literally, you should be doing that. It should be such a covenant with God that you do that, even if it means you don't get something else. So I'm just saying that today was really difficult. It took me almost 2 hours to spend the normal amount of time that I would with the Lord because of all the distractions that came up. But I was committed to get it done. So there's that. But today is February 23rd, 2024, and I am going to look at Proverbs chapter 23. And I'm glad because God gave me something that is easy for me to talk about this morning. It jumped at me and reminded me that this is where I live. Don't wear yourself out to get rich. Stop giving your attention to it. As soon as your eyes fly to it, it disappears. For it makes wings for itself, and it flies like an eagle to the sky. Don't eat a stingy person's bread, and don't desire his choice food, for it is like someone calculating inwardly. That calculating inwardly, that's an interesting phrase in the Hebrew. It is the same as swallowing a hair. How many of you know you swallow a hair, especially if it's still attached to your head? Yeah, it's not a comfortable thing. Yeah, I've done that. I woke up in the middle of the night one time. That's why I tie my hair back now when I sleep. Not good. So, inwardly calculating or swallowing a hair. The person says eat or drink, but their heart is not with you. You will vomit the little you've eaten and waste your pleasant words. So, this is really, really important. Every time I see that thing I need to chase, I gotta have it. I want it. And I start focusing on how I'm going to get it, it seems to always fall away. Whether it's money, a new motorcycle, a new sewing machine, whatever it might be. When I wanted a wife, focusing on finding that right girl. When I wanted that job, focusing on that right job, whatever it is. The more I focused on it, the more it seemed to slip through my fingers. You ever experienced that? It's because you're making that your God. Don't wear yourself out to get those things. Stop giving attention to it. Because as soon as you start focusing on it, it slips away. It flies away. And it makes wings for itself and flies like an eagle into the sky. When you put your focus on the Lord and you trust in Him, you tell Him what you want, but then you don't think about how you're going to go get it. You just trust the Lord to bring it to you. You're present in the moment. That's when you see those things come about. I can tell you I have friends, relatives, people that I interact with. I've heard story after story after story of how true it is when you stop looking at it. It seems to land. But when you chase it, it seems to slip through your fingers, just like that. It's like a greased pig chasing it in the barnyard. All you get is muddy. Today, that thing you really want, the thing you really need, put your focus on the Lord. Tell Him what you want, what you need. And be present with Him in the moment. And be shocked at when He brings it to you. It really does happen over and over and over again in my life. And yet, I seem to always forget and chase after my own desires. Even this morning, I was tired. And I decided I'm just going to sleep instead of trusting in the Lord in the moment. He woke me up this morning at my normal time. I should have got up. It's beautiful outside. I should be on my motorcycle riding right now. But I got work I got to get done, and I'm not going to get to do it. I was chasing after the sleep instead of being present with the Lord. Here's another little nugget for you. Someday I'll show you in Scripture. But a little nugget for you. God was in the past. He will be in the future. But the place He is right here, right now, with you. Don't go chasing Him in the past. Don't go looking for Him in the future. Be with Him right now with you. I love y'all. Hope you have a great day. God bless.